Crystal, and welcome to Healing Oracles. Today we're going to talk about angel numbers. You may see these repeating patterns everywhere and wonder, why am I seeing these numbers? They're everywhere. They're on the clock, they're on the stove, they're on my t-shirt, they're on my cell phone screensaver. I see these numbers everywhere. You guys constantly ask me in my DMs on Instagram. I get messages all the time. Crystal, can you tell me what this number means? Why am I seeing it? Well, this is your video. I am going to answer your most requested questions when it comes to these angelic numbers. So if you are interested and you want to know why you're seeing these angelic numbers, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel below so that you don't miss out on any of my fabulous content. So let's get started here. Now, I did take notes, so I may refer to my notes just so that I could go back, because let's face it, there are a lot of numbers, okay? And in school, math was not my favorite. English was. I was an excellent reader and writer, and my kindergarten teacher had me teach other children how to read. So I've been a teacher since I've been about 4, really 3. But one thing is for sure, I'm good in numerology, all right? Angel numbers are like science meeting spirituality. These are two different entities, but they mirror each other when it comes to helping us understand why we are on a certain path. So let's explore this a little bit more. Angel numbers is when science meets spirituality, and they sort of marry each other and they are intertwined. And when we see these angel numbers, it helps to give us guidance on where we need to go. The science of these angel numbers goes back to ancient times and are a connected form of universal language. Angel numbers are like science meeting spirituality, where they sort of marry each other. Angel numbers are like science meeting spirituality, where they sort of marry each other. These numbers go back to ancient times. These numbers go back to ancient times, and they are a connected form of a universal language. This universal language comes from Pythagoras and the Pythagorean theorem, which is a Greek theorem, if you ever studied mathematics, discusses the power of numbers and how it is a universal form. Pythagoras said that numbers rule the world, and it's true. We can't go anywhere without seeing numbers, whether it is on an address location or if it's on a receipt from a bill that you've paid for and you may receive numbers, or if it's calculating a certain measurement when you're cooking. We have numbers that are everywhere, and numbers are universal, and they have meaning and give us some sort of guidance and understanding. We can find repeating numbers in geometry, music, celestial bodies, and countless other areas in the scientific world. Numbers prove that there is a precise balance in all things. And just like everything else in the universe, numbers carry an energetic vibration and pattern. When you see these numbers, remember that they are signs to cheer us on, okay? So let's talk about these numbers. I will go through the basic numerical system, and then I will go into the double-digit master angelic numbers that you are most likely inquisitive about. So I got you. Let's get into it. So we're going to talk about numbers 1 through 9, and I will go down the list, and then I will go back with each number and I will break these numbers down. Number 1 is individuation, independence, and attainment. Number 2 is cooperation. Number 3 is expression and the joy of living. Number 4 is limitation, order, and service. Number 5 is constructive freedom. Number 6 is balance, responsibility, and love. Number 7 is analysis and understanding. Number 8 is material satisfaction. Number 9 is selflessness and humanitarianism. And number 11/2, because in numerology we break numbers down, is the inspirational teacher. And number 22/4 is the master builder. With the study of numerology, you can actually get your life path number by breaking down your birth date number. That's a whole nother video. If you want to learn how to calculate your life path, I'll be more than happy to talk about that. But the reason why I mention your life path number is because everyone has a number, and I'm going to go through the list of numbers and explain what each number means. Let's start with number 1. Number 1 is individuation, independence, and attainment. Number 1s are the leaders. They are the go-getters. They are the ones who want to be in charge and need to lead on the earthly realm. If that is your life path number, that is what number 1 is about. And when that number is magnified, it focuses on attainment, and it goes into our intuition, and I'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to the master angel number. But just know that number 1s obviously focus on being an individual. Okay. Number 2, relation and cooperation. Number 2s are about working on a team. These are your team players. They are social butterflies at a party. They cooperate with others. 2s are about balancing, working well, being on a team, and just overall a ball of fire to be around. So number 2s stand for that. They say 2 is better than 1, honey. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is all about the expression and the joy of living. So when you think of number 3, you think of the creatives, the people who are very artistic. These can be painters, illustrators, artists, musicians, writers. These can be people who have psychic gifts, such as myself. You have a creative talent and an ability. Let's get to 4. 4s are about limitation and service. People who have a 4 life path number may find it very hard to navigate through life, because if you have a 4 life path, it means that you have a lot of structure and you don't have any leeway, any, freedom to really do what you want, because you are constricted to being of service to others. So 4s really have a challenging time here. 5 is all about changes. And when you see the number 5, you can know that something new will be entering your life. And I'll go into more detail when we talk about 555. 6 is about balance, love, and responsibility. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a video on the twin flame energy update, and I called the year 2022 the year of the 6. 6s are about harmony, love, and balance. If you add 2, 2, 2 together, if you add 2, 2, and 2, you're gonna get 6. And 6, when you break that down, is for family, love, and partnerships. And that is why I said it's the year of the 6. And I will insert a clip right now so you can see what I talked about when it comes to the year of the 6. I want to find out what to expect in the year of the 6. Some of you are going to get married, honey. That there's going to be a wish fulfillment with the 7 of Swords. This is the year of the 6. This is the year for couples to come together. This is the year for you to finally get what you want. This is the year that you are going to have your family. You're going to get pregnant. You're going to walk down the aisle. You're going to travel. You're going to do everything you wanted to do and then some. 7 is about analysis and understanding. I have a life path 7, and 7s are all about the inner knowledge and the inner knowing and psychic awareness and intuition. So if you have a 7, you may be very gifted in your capabilities to see beyond the veil, because 7s are about analyzing things and getting hidden knowledge and information. 8 is about material satisfaction. So 8 has to do with money, abundance, wealth, and earthly things. 9 is about selflessness and humanitarianism. So if you have a life path 9, you may find yourself being very giving, loving, empathetic, and caring towards others. These are the teachers, the doctors, social workers, people who are here to help humanity. So hopefully I gave you a good breakdown of numbers 1 through 9, and we'll talk about 11 and we'll talk about 22. 11 is for the inspirational teacher, and if you break that down, it is 1 plus 1, which equals 2, and so that's why it's 11/2. 11s are your teachers. They're here to tell you something, help you to understand, and give you guidance. 22 is your master builder number. It has to do with elements of ascension and balance and restoration. And when you divide that in half, you get 4, which brings you back to service of others. So hopefully I gave you a good breakdown of numbers 1 through 9 and then 11 and 22. Let's get into it about the master angel numbers, what you want to know, but we had to know the basics before we can get to the numbers when they become magnified. Let's start with the number 1 magnified. This is your number 11, 111, 1111, and when you see these numbers, just know that it stands for your intuition, your intuitive capabilities. When you see these the number 1 magnified as 111 or 1111, just know that this has to do with manifestation. You now have the power to manifest anything you want in your life. This is why they say when you see 1111, you need to make a wish. When you see this number, think positive. It also is a mirror number to your twin flame because you're seeing 1111. And even in tarot, with the 4 of Wands, it symbolizes marriage, union, and coming together. So 1111 is often dubbed the twin flame number. If you are in a twin flame partnership, I guarantee you 99.975% that you are seeing 1111 everywhere. I know that I do. I see it everywhere, and I will insert a clip where I have seen that. I see it in the classroom with my students, and you'll see that one student wearing the 1111 t-shirt. And I had another student have a hat that said 111. And they will come into my classroom, and I knew that that sign was for me. When I taught lower elementary grades, one time on the big smart board, I saw 1111, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I know what this means. Think positive, keep everything on the right track, be optimistic, because now is the time. Spirit is saying, oh, now's the time for you to manifest. Do you see us? We're calling you. We're letting you know. So 1111 is your wake-up call number. 111 is your wake-up call number, and even just a standard 11. When you see 22, 222, or 2222, just know that this number has to do with balance. Remember I said that 2s represent balance. So when you see 222 or 22222. Is that 4? 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay? When you see this, it has to do with balance. When you see the number 2 magnified, just know that you are in alignment and your angels are letting you know that you are on the right path. You're at the right place at the right time. That's beautiful. Let's get to number 3 magnified. Number 3 magnified stands for support. So this could be 33, 333, or 3333. When you see these numbers, just know that your spirit team is behind the energy of you seeing this on a frequent basis. You're given support. They're cheering you on and saying, you can do this. We're proud of you. These are your angels. These are your spirit guides. This is your spirit team. So when you see 333 or 3333, just know that you're being supported. Think of the 3s as the Trinity, the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost. So that's also what the 3s stand for. When you see the 3s, just know that good news is coming. Number 4 magnified, this is 44, 444, or 4444. When you see 444, for example, or 44, this stands for protection. You are being divinely protected. So, for example, if you were worried about your twin flame partnership, if you were worried about anyone interfering in this, you may one day wake up and look at the clock and see 4:44 p.m. This is the spirit realm sending you this number to let you know that you are protected. You have nothing to worry about. This is a divine connection. 444 or 444 or even 44 lets you know that you're protected by the universe. Let's get to the number 5 magnified. This is 55. This is 555. And this is 5555. Now, a long time ago, I was told by an older man that was very wise, and he was psychic, he was gifted. He told me the number 5 follows me all my life. And I found that pretty interesting. When the number 5 is magnified, it is symbolic of change. When you see this number, know that change is on the horizon. You can expect the unexpected. When you see 555, know that something is coming your way. It could be good, it could be bad. Let's think positive and think that 555 is a much needed change. Say you needed to change careers and you didn't want to move, but the universe says now is the time. You are going to see 555 frequently everywhere because the universe wants to get your attention and they want you to make that much needed change. 6 magnified, that would be 66, 666, and 6666. Now, when people see 666, they think of the devil, okay? However, 666 is a number of self-reflection. When you see 6, it's about balance, love, and harmony. And remember, I said that 2022 is the year of the 6. If you've been wanting love, if you're single, if you are in a soulmate or divine partnership, which is twin flame, and you want union, if you've done your healing, because the 6 is about healing and self-reflection, then you will come into a union or a commitment with your person. So 6 really isn't all that bad. 6 is about self-transformation and answering to a higher calling. What was once your pattern and activity that didn't serve you, 666 or 6666 is showing you that it's time to transition to a higher spiritual way of living. Let's look at the number 7 magnified. That's 77, that's 777, and that is 7777. So 777 or 7777 is known as your luck number. This is why people call it lucky 7, or you can call it a blessing, a number of many blessings, because when you see this number, great things are about to happen in your life. Like I said, I'm a life path 7. 7s are very loving and caring when they are optimistic and on the higher end of their journey. There's a lot of blessings when it comes to 7. When you see 777 or 77777, or is it 77? You know what I mean. When you see that number, just know that wonderful things are about to happen. Let's get to the number 8 magnified. That is 88, 888, and 8888. You know, this is a tongue twister. This is like alliteration. This is like some Peter Piper picked a peck of pickles. A peck of pickles Peter Piper picked. The fuck? You know what I mean. 8888. I gotta get all, you know, kindergarten. Use my fingers and shit. When you see the 8 magnified, it stands for abundance. That's right. When you see this number, this means you coming into some money, honey, or you're gonna get a financial windfall, okay? 8 stands for materialism and satisfaction, as I said earlier when we were talking about the base number. Now we're talking about it being angelic and magnified, and it's telling you that good things are on the horizon. 888 is about balance, and it has to do with abundance. So for example, if you are the type of person that can make money, you may see 888 as a sign to say, okay, we see you're making money, but you need to balance your finances and you need to know how to save this money. Or you may be the type of person that is really good with money and materialism, but Spirit is saying, we need you to work on that. It's not just about earthly materialistic things. We need you to take back that power of the 7, the 777, and be more spiritual and get in tune with yourself with the 666 and reflect. So when you see 888, it may be a sign that you're making the money, but you need to know how to save it, or you need to be more spiritual and not so much into the material world. There has to be a balance. Let's look at the number 9 magnified. If you remember earlier, I said number 9s reflect humanitarianism and helping others. When the 9 is magnified, it is about release, because we're getting close to an ending here. So you need to release, surrender, and just let whatever it is go. And if you see 999 or 9999, that is the universe way of saying it's time to release and let things go that don't matter. Hopefully you were able to get great insight on these numbers. Now, I did get a good question on Instagram. One of my follower friends on Instagram sent me a message, and it was a really good question, and I would like to share that with you. She said, "My amazing sis, do you consider 911, 444, and 404 to be actual master angel numbers? I'm wondering if all number patterns are considered that or only certain ones." This is a great question. All numbers are considered to be angelic because we never know if we come across it, what message it has to deliver. But it is the numbers magnified that make it an angelic master number. So not all numbers are angelic or angel numbers. Angel numbers are the numbers that are sequential, and they are magnified because they have to get your attention by the spiritual realm. This is 1111, 111, or 222, or 22222, or 333, 444, and so forth. Those are your master angel numbers. If you see 911, well, you may have to call 911, homegirl. But in all seriousness, you have to break down those numbers. We know that 9 means to be a humanitarian person and to help others. And we know that 1 means to be a leader. So you may have to combine that, and now you know that you need to be a leader and go and help others. There's no mistake that we have the number 911 to call for help. Every number has a meaning. Numbers carry an energetic vibration and pattern. I hope that you were able to learn a lot in this video. It is so much to cover on numerology. If you would like to know more, I can link a book in the description box that I purchased from Michelle Buchanan. And this book is the Numerology Guidebook to uncover your destiny and the blueprint of your life. I bought this book years ago. This author is a part of Hay House. I love Hay House. I always said I want to be a Hay House author, and I'm going to manifest that. And inside, because I met the author at a spiritual event, she actually signed the copy of my book right here. And she says, "Dear Crystal, wishing you the very best on your journey as 11/2 soul number," which I am. My soul number is a master number 11, and that is a number that is here to help humanity. And a life path 7. Lots of love, Michelle. My life path number, I said, is as a 7, means that I'm supposed to help people spiritually align in their purpose. And that's what I do as a clairvoyant and a healer. Numbers serve a purpose. Numbers carry energy, and numbers give us guidance. As always, my name is Crystal. This is Healing Oracles, and I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you enjoy these videos, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.